So I just wanted to say these things that people do, it's not out of nowhere, it happens for a reason. So why are there people pleasers? Like, why do some people feel the need to put others before themselves? It's something that they may have picked up from someone that they were raised by, or someone that they grew up with, or they've seen a dynamic where that was normalized. So there's a reason why people do these things. Like, maybe somebody was rewarded only when they achieve something. So maybe somebody didn't get validation unless they got good grades, or they did something for somebody, and so they internalize that and see, okay, well, I guess I should base my value off of what others think of me. Not saying that's me, I'm just saying that's an example. So for me, I guess I was people pleasing because I just had a hard time saying no to people, and I felt like I had to do these things so that I could keep the peace with everybody. But then when I thought about it, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. That benefits everybody but me. So let me not do that. Because some people just feel the need to go above and beyond and out of their way to do stuff for people, and it's not reciprocated. It's one-sided. So I'm not doing that anymore, and I have not. And even, certain habits you may pick up from certain people, like your environment. You learn certain behaviors and you pick those up. But then as an adult, like, it's not your fault as a child if you picked up those things from other people that you grew up around. But as an adult, it's up to you to unlearn those things to become a better person. So whatever happened, way back when, all right, fine. But as an adult now, you can't keep using that as an excuse as to why your behavior is so poor. You ever met somebody who just blames everybody but themselves? They refuse to be accountable? Yeah, I don't want that. I don't like that. I'm sure many of us have heard when we were younger, no one's really listening to you because you're just a kid, right? You're just there to be seen, not heard. And then you become an adult and it's like, well, you grown now, so you can say what's on your mind, or you're grown now. So to me, that just means I can say, like, now I can say something because I'm an adult, but when I was an adult, I couldn't say anything. Does that mean that my opinions was not respected as a child? Like, what does that phrase mean? I like to say, there's a lot I want to say. And sometimes people might think that you don't speak up. For me, I feel like it depends. I feel like I mentioned in my 30 Things I've Learned video that you need to choose your battles. There's just certain conversations that you shouldn't waste your time and energy on. If you know it's not going to go anywhere, then don't bother. That's just what I live by. There's just certain things that I would rather preserve that energy for something else. Because I'm not going to get into a debate or argument that's not going to go anywhere. As far as arguments go, I'm not going to have a screaming match. I'm not doing that. I'm leaving. I'm walking off. I'm done. If you're just bickering back and forth, you're not resolving anything. It's just a shouting match now. You're not even listening to each other. You're just shouting. Nothing gets resolved. You ever talking and then someone just talks over you as if you weren't talking? So I'm like, all right, you expect me to listen to you, but you won't listen to me. How does that work? Oh, right, it doesn't. So I'm not going to listen to you. Because mind you, I'm a good listener. I'm a great listener. But if it's not being reciprocated, then we have a problem, okay? I'll probably end up tuning you out or something. These are just a few of many things that I've been thinking about and processing. I've come to realize that sometimes people don't realize they're doing something unless someone does it to them. Like they'll realize it when they'll notice when someone does that thing to them, but they may not realize it when they do it to you. And then there are things that people do and they're aware of it and they will not apologize. And that's why I said in that video, I'm gonna keep referencing it, you may not get the apology you deserve. It happens. It happens. Like I said, if you don't mean it, if it's not sincere, I don't want to hear it. I don't accept fake apologies. They mean nothing. I've just been thinking about things people have done and said that were just not kind. One of the things that I've learned was just people taking kindness for a weakness. I used to say, oh, but I'm nice. You know what? No, I'm not nice. Nice is an act of kindness. I'm not acting. I'm not an actress. I am genuinely a kind person. However, if you cross me, it's a different story. Okay? So, there's so many stories I could share. That's where the audio ends. This is basically thoughts that I had after filming the Healing is Hard video last year in October. But I want to wrap this up by saying that where I was trying to get at is there are reasons why people behave the way that they do, and it's up to us as adults to unlearn these things to become better people. And I can dive a bit more into these topics at some point. Not this month though. But anyway, I just wanted to share these clips because I felt like it might be helpful. But thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.